Oh, can you imagine if a white comedian would have dressed up in blackface and portrayed themselves as Michelle Obama or Kamala Harris? Like, everybody would be in an uproar and the nation would be just so upset, and black people will be talking about this all over. But it's okay. Bitch, shut up. We don't have to imagine nothing, because the imbecile that holds the highest office in the United States, unfortunately, decided one day that he was going to post on his Truth Social in Century 21 a video of the Obamas depicting them as apes, and then his White House press secretary, KKK Carolyn Levitt, going to get on talking about, oh, we need to focus on real issues at hand. We need to focus on things that actually matter. Oh, that does matter. Talking about, oh, well, it was him just depicting himself as the king of the jungle. Like, you know, in Lion King. We all seen Lion King, bitch. We all was there. Some of us was in the theater on the day that it came out, the $1.50 movie. I remember that there was one primate species in The Lion King, and that was Rafiki. He was a mandrill. Can't gaslight us. Can't even clean it up. And then they went on ahead and removed it and da-da-da-da-da, but they tried to do damage control. They tried to make it seem like we was tripping. But then to say, like, if a white comedian, baby, are we not reading the same history book? White people historically, I'm talking about starting in the 19th century, whether they were comedians or not, have used black people for satire and jokes. They literally used to take black paint and paint it on their faces and started blackface minstrelsy, which then went to vaudeville shows depicting black people as lazy, as childish, as inferior, as buffoonish, as just being limited to being servants. White people started this shit. This shit predates us. And y'all have the audacity to be upset about a comedy sketch, a skit that was satirical and never even said any names. A hit dog gonna holler every time. That's the uncomfortable, dark history of American theater. Perpetuating stereotypes and reinforcing racial hierarchies. And y'all don't want to talk about that. But now y'all are uncomfortable and y'all just want everybody to be like, oh my God, Drewski is so wrong. Da, da, da. And I don't care if Drewski had a white grandparent or not. None of that matters to me because he's phenotypically black. I don't care. It was satire. What happened to free speech? When the dude who got clipped in the neck for talking out the side of his neck, it was free speech then, right? When you had Republicans who hold office and all of that, that were also found to have been doing blackface in the 20th century. The late 20th century, almost century 21. It was, oh, this is free speech. Like, it's not that serious. You guys are too sensitive. But now that them tables is slowly turning, oh, she's a grieving wife and she's a grieving widow. That bitch is not grieving. She's on a world tour. She's not grieving anything or anybody. We don't feel sorry for her. And like I said, Hit Dogs is going to holler every time because he didn't even